Geoffrey Howard Archer, Baron Archer, or otherwise Lord Archer, the author of books which have sold more than 320 million copies worldwide. Amongst other things, as a sprinter, Geoffrey Archer represented England and once competed for Great Britain. But he was also a member of the House of Commons for the Lincolnshire constituency of Louth between 1969 and 1974 and was a confidant of Margaret Thatcher. His 1979 novel, Cain and Abel, remains one of the best-selling books in the world. I've known Geoffrey Archer for years. We're great friends, but with the political upheaval in Britain within the Conservative Party, and given that he was appointed Deputy Chairman of the Conservative Party by Margaret Thatcher in September 1985, his insights, I think, will be interesting. In a stirring speech to the Conservative Party conference in 1993, Geoffrey Archer urged the then Home Secretary, Michael Howard, to, quote, stand and deliver, saying, Michael, I'm sick and tired of being told by old people that they're frightened to open the door, they're frightened to go out at night, frightened to use the parks and byways where their parents and grandparents walked with freedom. We say to you, stand and deliver. He then attacked violent films. I just make that point because we're talking tonight almost 30 years later and the problems persist. Lord Archer joins me. Geoffrey, thank you for your time. Before we get down to the serious stuff, it seems that the Colonials are still showing the way. You've got an Australian coaching your rugby side and now a New Zealander coaching a cricket side. What's the problem?
We are international, Alan. We are willing to accept it's a possibility that just one or two people might come out of Australia and New Zealand between them who are capable of advising us on these things. No, I think in the case of the, Mr. Jones has been having a lot of trouble with the England team. We're 1-1, as you know. And on Saturday, we'll discover how much we beat you by, what the figure is that we actually surmount. In the case of New Zealand, I think McCullum is one of the finest coaches in the world, number one. I also think, looking back, Alan, he was one of the finest captains and players I remember in my lifetime.
There you are.
He's a first-class man.
What did you think about Nick Kyrgios?
I am old-fashioned. I'm even older than you, Alan. I still think good manners are not a bad thing.
Yeah, not on the hallowed. On the hallowed centre court.
I prefer that. You're quite right. That is the greatest place to play tennis on earth.
Absolutely.
Kindly treat it as such.
I agree. Well done. Let's get serious. You've got many fans here, so just a quick one on what is the latest on the writing front.
Well, the new book comes out in September, and what I hope will fascinate I've waited 25 years to write a book about Princess Diana, having known her and worked with her. I've waited 25 years because I thought it was my responsibility not to reveal things, secrets and things that happened. So the new book, Next in Line, which comes out in September, takes William Warwick to the next stage, and he's in charge of royalty protection. But Ross Hogan, his number 2, is in charge of Princess Diana.
Amazing. You're amazing. Just tell quickly, my viewers, you still do this in longhand. How many drafts?
Still do. Every word is written in longhand, and this morning between 6 and 8, I was working on the 14th draft. I wish there was a shortcut, Alan, and I'm sure brighter, younger people than me know about shortcuts, but I'm afraid for me, I still have to put in the hard work, which is something, dare I say, you've never been frightened of.
Thank you very much for saying that.